The Roberts Revival DAB RD60 is now a few years old, but thanks to the fact that it was designed to look old-fashioned, it's aged remarkably well. It doesn't contain Bluetooth. So if you're looking for a retro speaker to play tunes from your phone, and your phone doesn't have a headphone jack, this one isn't for you. That said, if you're looking for a DAB/FM radio that isn't black and chrome, it's a very good-looking option. Roberts has always been the king of the retro, making radios that were straight out of its 1950s catalog, generations after the decade had ended. Or at least, radios that bore a strong external resemblance to those trusty old models. Long gone are the 10-transistor circuits of yesteryear. The current FM models are powered by integrated circuits, and this DAB model probably includes about as many transistors in its construction than Roberts used in an entire year in the early days of the tranny. The case is made of MDF and there's a text display on the top. Tuning of both channels is digital, the usual twist and push control, and the push buttons are momentary action types, rather than the latching ones used on the originals. But the overall effect is well done, complete with carrying handle and use of 4 large cell batteries, which gives the RD60 a playing time potentially in the region of 100 hours. Other modern creature comforts include a couple of mini jack sockets for headphones and line output, another 4-line input, a USB socket for firmware upgrades, and full text information on both DAB and FM. There are presets and a useful one-touch favorite button to bring up your main station in a single press. Compared with a dedicated, hi-fi, FM tuner, clarity is lacking, but it's perfectly listenable for speech and casual music duty. But that's not the most likely mode of operation, and the internal loudspeaker is far more to the point. Its success varies considerably from station to station, for the simple reason that it sounds extremely dull. That's easy to verify by moving from headphones to speaker, and it's true even when listening on axis, even more so when off to the side. One can mitigate this somewhat, bizarrely, by opening the back of the radio. It's hinged with a simple catch, to allow for access to the battery compartment, and listening from behind. But then the bass goes all to pot because the case is designed as a simple reflex-loaded speaker enclosure. Bass and mid-range are not bad only with the radio conventionally closed up, and we were quite impressed at how loud it will go without any obvious rattles. The dull treble is most obvious on stations such as radios 3 and 4, but works much better on highly compressed pop stations which tend to be ear-splittingly bright. Detail is fair for the breed, and it's reasonably easy to hear everything that's going on, but things do tend to sound a bit flat dynamically. Of course, on the stations with the best subjective tonal balance, they are a bit flat. We're torn between admiration for the looks and general build quality of this radio and reservations about its sound. On the whole, we prefer the sound of the fine models from Vita Audio, but there's a certain charm inherent in the Roberts, and we could probably get used to it.